Hello everyone, welcome to episode 28 of Donut's Minecraft videos. I changed this, basically I did the same thing as I did here, except with track. Because then you don't have to see it slightly put in. I like everything being flush with the wall, not even being able to recognize that it actually exists, other than the fact that there's a track right here going straight into the wall. Whoa. So that works well. I still don't know why my sound quits as soon as I do use my minecart for like 5 seconds. Got slimes, a few slime chunks around here. Don't want them to die in the lava. The slime farm is actually working pretty well for being so. Like, I don't have a lot of the caves explored, so it actually does pretty well for that. Almost every time I come down, there's something. As you can see, there's multiple. Or here, I should say. How many are there up there? They sound like the large ones. I need slime, so this is great. $32. I think that's just from this. I don't think I had any in my storage already. In my whatever. This is still good, partly because I'm not using it at all. Still have to work it, so that's what we're going to basically do this time. Work on that storage minecart instead of just my minecart. I don't know why, but I seem to be struggling with my FPS. It's hovering around 20 or even less. So, eventually, I'm gonna have to, I think I need more memory. I've only got 4 gigabytes. DDR2, so it's slower. I'm gonna try to get 800 megahertz instead of 600. And that's the fastest my computer can handle, is the 800. I know there's faster DDR2 memory, but that's the fastest my computer handles, so I'm gonna do that. And then if I have it more, I should be able to it should work perfectly fine, because I think I'm just running out. Like, I've looked at my Control-Alt-Delete, you can go to something manager, and it's been pretty much used up when I'm doing Minecraft. So, we're going to try to do this exactly the same way that we did before. We're going to keep this. It doesn't work great, but it does work, so I'm not going to change that. And then what I'm going to have here, in this docking station, this first of all is going to have to go down far. I'm going to have it come in and then go have a slight up. So like, I think I'm going to do it like this, so that the minecart, when it comes, no, what am I going to do? No, I'm going to do this, but what it's going to do is it's going to give it a slight pulse, so it'll probably have... I don't know if that'll work, because then as soon as the cart is here, it powers that. Because I need it to detect it and hold it on the detector. No, this is what I was going to do. Sorry, forgot. I was going to put this there, have it so that it's slanted. Can we do it so that there's a block here? Yes. So the minecart would, is it able to stop there? I don't think so. I saw Etho do something kind of like this, but I'm gonna have it somehow stop on the there, so that it's partly on. And so we'll have to think. I'll have to decide how I'm doing this, but it's gonna then have a piston, and when it fills up, the piston would push it to the next track, which would just be right next to it, and the next track actually has a powered rail, and then it would, once it fills up or empties, you could actually have it do either, and so this one would be emptying, picking it up, and then it's emptying it over there. It would then trigger, and it would push it to this one and send it back. And I'm assuming we'll have to see how this would work. If I do this, so that which way would it go? Whoop. So that it would just then go that way. So it would just stick here, and then it would move over to the other one, and then we'd be good. So I'm going to try to think about how to do this and clear out some area. Okay, everyone, I think we're just going to need to do something at least similar to what we did before. I can't think of anything. If anyone knows a way to make this so that I don't have to have it keep checking. So what it does, I'll show you with the one in here. What's in here? It comes across, it detects it, and that detects it, so it'll actually send a pulse if it comes this way, but not if it comes the other way. And then when it comes, it makes a pulse, and then there's a bunch of repeaters, and then it comes over to here, goes up, powers this, sends it off. This checks it. If there's something in it, this turns this powered rail off, and then back on, and it'll send it back. So until it's empty, it keeps sending it back. Extremely compact other than the repeaters, and it's not going to work. Those repeaters are going to take up a lot of space over here because I can't hide them. They're actually hidden right underneath here. So, I don't know. I really don't. I'm going to try to think about this a little bit more, and other than that, I really am just going to try to do something similar, except for have like a pulse extender or something. What I'm wondering is if you can put the powered rail, well, you can put it on top of a hopper, but can you extract from the hopper even though it's there. So I need to do some tests and then I'll come back. Okay, so I thought of something. It doesn't work. You have to have non-detector rails because it powers the hopper and then it can't do anything. So that didn't work. But what I did think of, I could have a hopper, the hopper that's right below the rail. We could have it even be a powered rail because it won't be powered. And this can be perfectly flat. When we have the hopper, underneath of it, it's going to... So wait, what are we doing? This is for the one that... Let's do this one for the one dropping it off, because the coming from the mine, it's going to have to drop it off. And then there's the one that has to pick it up. So when it drops it off, it has to... when it turns on, so we need to compare. So let me get the supplies real quick. So I don't know how to do this perfectly because I've never done it before, but whoops, come on. So we'll have a signal coming out from here just so we can see it when there's a... And then we'll put the storage minecart in. Fill it up with dirt. Hey. Goodbye. Didn't want to do that because I wanted to keep the sheep, but he was turning on and off my bridge and getting nice and annoying. So, why did that move? Other than the sheep. Okay, so we're good. But below the I'll talk while I'm collecting this. Below the hopper is going to be another hopper to disperse, or even beside somewhere, but it'll disperse all the stuff, and so it'll eventually not have anything in that hopper, so we can test when it gets filled, and then when it gets empty, when it's emptied, once it's completely empty after being full, we can have it send a pulse, and that pulse will then turn this back on. So right now this is on, so we want it to do it when it turns off, so we'd have to invert the signal. So let's do this real quick. We want to make a chest. So that it'll filter everything into there. We want it to be accessed. Easy access though, that's the only problem. So we'll put the comparator over here. And then we'll put it right there. A torch. We did one further down. Turns it off. And then when it's completely emptied, so we've got a little ways, but when it's completely emptied, it'll turn on. We can have that send a pulse. And the only way we can do the pulse is by doing... Whoops, because that's powered. So we'll need to go off of this. Which means this needs to be a sticky piston. Let me go get the sticky stuff real quick. Okay, well it's about to turn night, but I think I can still show you this before. Then, so you stick the stuff in. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, see how this is not powered? But when you do this, it's still not powered. But it only gives a pulse. There's a sticky piston under here, and as soon as it feels or senses the input, it goes up and then stops the signal. Problem is, we need to put a repeater here to draw the signal out of the block, and then extend it. Hang on, let me just go sleep. Okay, so now we're good. We should stick this back over there. Goes down. And this would be much more compact. In fact, I might want to even do it for inside of there. It would save me a bunch of redstone. So as you can see, once it's done, completely done it, and then what we can do is so that's dropping off, but then picking up, we would actually do the same thing, because it would be underneath the hopper, and when the hopper's empty, it would then be able to go. The problem is, this is a single chest. What happens if it fills up? I'm assuming it won't, but what if? So we're not going to worry about it until it does clog. So we'll do this option. I like it a lot. Very simple. And we might even be able to find a way to fit it in a smaller spot. Let me think. Hang on. Well, I'm going to basically do this. I'm going to start clearing out more of the area. I went mining because I had to get the pistons and I was kind of running low from making so many. I don't know if I showed you, but I got, I think, 3 layers, and I'm still having problem with the baby zombies, but the rates are much better. Much better. Okay, see ya. Well, look at this. You might be able to tell I spent a few days between recording. It's now Christmas Eve, which is why I don't have any chicken. Where'd I put it? So now we have gifts instead of the chests, which is cool. Double chests, but it didn't change this one. Oh, because it's a trap chest. That's cool. Where did I put my chicken? Still trying to find that. Guess I can just always get a new one. I've got plenty. Plenty. I hear I don't know if you guys can, but I hear a bat. Which tells me there's a cave somewhere. Except I hear him, like, right here. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna work on the minecart system and I'll be back. I wasn't worried when I lost the chicken, but I can't find my pickaxes. Did I stick them somewhere? My diamond pickaxes. And I just have no clue where I would have stuck them, because this is where I always stick them. And they're not there. Bummer. Could be bad. I definitely didn't break them. I'm positive of that. Huh. Weird. That's really bad. Huh. Hang on. So I looked through my past videos, the earliest ones, latest ones I could find, and I can't locate it. So unless I'm blind, and it's right here and I'm just not looking hard enough, I mean, I've got the iron, but nothing. I've got my diamonds, but really don't want to make another, since I know I have 2. Well, I'm gonna go down to my mine, and maybe I left them down there? Whoa. Cool, 14, decent amount. So I've got this, which has nothing. I really don't have any more chests, because I was using the diamond pickaxes to mine the obsidian. Come on. What did I do? It was in my inventory until today. So what happened? I don't have any chests in the Nether. I died in the Nether, and I picked all the stuff up. I was pretty sure I got everything, and I think that was before this past video. One of the things that I've done, so I do not know. Kinda bummed. I don't know what to do. I might just get it back, because I think it was a glitch. But what if it's not? Maybe it's just my stupidity. I sure hope not. I might get it back. Just one of them at least, because they're both about half gone. So if I would get a pickaxe, then I would just get one, enchant it to level 20, and then just deal with that. That'd be a bummer. Oh wait, what did I just see? Why did I put it in there? Oh, and they weren't even halfway done. Okay, well that means we can do this to this pick. Garbage can. So that's awesome. I didn't lose it. Why did I put that in there? I have no idea. Oops, gotta get to game mode. There we go. So now I can start on this, so that I'll try to connect it, and I will be back. Do I have train track? Yeah. Train track, it's not train track. Guess I don't need to be back, I've got all the supplies. And we want this to be slightly under the ground, which is why it's at this level. I'm going to try to connect this dirt to over there, so that this is still going to be underground. Need some more dirt for that, but I will do that. And then all I have to do is put this machine here move it one over. And it went in the hopper, so that was it. Come on. Got too much stuff. Too much stuff. I'm gonna go empty my inventory. I always press that button. So I got this worked out, but I'm gonna do it slightly different, I think, since we want it to be basically underground. Maybe this will stick up so that we can, it's basically, it would be an indicator. But other than that, I want it to be completely hidden. So we will have this, but then we'll put a redstone there. The torch here. Redstone here. We might just put this all under. No, that'll be perfect. And then, because that'll be level with the ground, so it'll make a hole if there's nothing, and then we'll need to draw it out of the, so this needs to be higher. Nope, we're gonna have to have this one lower, so never mind, that's not gonna work, which it really doesn't matter. We'll just have it dirt so that it's cheap. Ran out of redstone, hang on. Okay, so we're good here. Just put one in, because... So it sends it back as soon as it's done. So that works perfectly, and it will all be underground. It'll be at this level, so... Don't have any dirt on me. Actually, I do, but it's in the chest. And so it will be able to... Wait. No, I think we need to go one more down. Oops. Right? I think so. Yes, so I'm gonna have to go in down. I'll fix that and come back. Okay, so it might take a little bit, but I'm gonna test this. We will stick... Forget, where did I put the dirt? Whatever. But stick stuff in it, send it away. It's still not making noises. I put a new one on the track, so it thought it would update. Don't know. Nothing's at 0, so whatever it is, should be working. I'm so glad I found this. I have no idea why I put it in there. Come on. Shouldn't take too long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, it's making a noise. That's new. What happened? What happened different? Don't know. Weird. And it's got the one cobblestone because of the fact that it went by this hopper. So that's perfectly normal. So good. Now we've got that. We just need to connect it to the main base. We've got our loading station for that. And next we can make the loading station for the village, and we can do all that good stuff. And then I thought about making a loading station, like, for me, because when I go in the basement, I want there to always be a minecart. So we'll see if we can do something. I saw Etho do something so that it's always either at the end or the beginning. If you use one, it automatically sends the other one back. So I forget which episode it was early. It was in the hundreds. He's now in the 300s. So that is it. I was able to keep it so that it was one even with the rest of it. So when I cover it up, it'll be perfectly fine. Now this is perfectly flat. If we stick something in the hopper, it goes down and then goes back up. So that works. Good, good, good. I like it. I like it. And then we'll let this grow. So next I just need to make the one that's coming up here so that it can come and collect all this stuff. Because the mine's coming up here from the mine, and then the village will come here, and we might have to make it a few down. I might have to mess with this because I need to make multiple hoppers going straight, so it has to be able to just go completely straight and not obstruct it. So I might have to mess with this a little bit. Just might. But then the rest are going to be coming this way, so they'll be able to be perfectly fine. Not mess with. And I could even bring this out one, putting a hopper facing this way towards this block into this side, and have just a set that goes along here, and I don't think that would mess with it. And then we'll be good, and we can just have some coming in at right angles to the sorting system. So that'll be cool. And maybe we don't want to put this indicator here. Maybe we want the indicator to be the one from the castle. I don't know. Because when we put something up from the mine, we'll go into the thing and we won't even see it. So just something to think about. Have to decide what I'm doing. But I like it, so it's coming along quite nicely. So I'll see you. I'm gonna decide what to do next. Wrong one. Okay, so small update. I put in, so this is the one from the mine. Comes in. Oops, I need something to stop it from going too far. And then it comes in. There's the comparator underneath there. it then powers this, turns this off, which then it turns this off, and then it'll go back up for a split second, allow this to give 1 pulse, and then it powers this. I've got 4 ticks there and 1 tick here. The only reason I used a repeater here is because there's wire there. And I mean, I know I could have put the wire back there, but whatever. And I had to use this block here instead of redstone because of the fact that it's at this level, so I needed it to be lower. And then I still get this indicator, which is kind of useless, but whatever. We'll see that if that's a good indicator block. I don't know what I'll like most. I could do like a planks or something that might fit in better with the landscape, but we'll decide that when we're finished because of the fact that this will all be covered. And so we'll wait to do that until then. But this is where it's coming in, and it'll drop it off here, and it goes this way. You can't see, but they're all connected that way. And then this one points down. So this one points this way, as you can see. Hopper. There we go. And then the reason that I'm having it load here and then drop off here is because I want a mini sorting system to be in here. Not on this one, but these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Have 4 possible blocks, and if something comes into the sorting system, it will send a pulse to this thing, so that, and it'll send out, and it'll allow it to empty certain blocks into a hopper over here, and we'll do that later. We're not going to do that anytime soon. And it will turn this will be a powered rail, and this powered rail will be off until it empties everything into it, and then it will turn off. As soon as this is empty, then it'll send it off. So what I'll be able to do with that, let's say I want the activation block to be, and this is where I don't know, but possibly I could do it, have a furnace down in my thing and constantly be making stone bricks, just stone, and maybe stone bricks too. And when I send one of those up, it goes into the separator. The separator recognizes it, and it'll send me a replacement diamond pick. Something like that. It'd be extremely useful, so I don't have to come up. It'll automatically send it to me. Of course, it'll take a little bit before it gets to me, but something like every time I come back and unload my stuff when I'm mining, it'll send me 4 stone picks. I could do that. So we'll have to see. We'll have it so that it sends a pulse, and the what are these called? Hoppers would be powered unless the signal would unpower them for a certain period of time, and when they're unpowered, they can then get rid of their stuff, and depending on how long it is, that depends on how many things go into it. And so we'll do that later, but I just wanted to set it up so that I could easily do it in the future. So that is that. And then we can connect, as you can see here, these hoppers. I can go down here as far as I want. Thought I saw something. And I can have different things coming into them. So the next one would be the village. So this is cool. It's coming along quite nicely. I need to put the hoppers down to the loading station, which is underneath this last one. I have it go in there. The only reason I didn't have it go further here is because of the fact that there's this track, and it would have interfered. So I had it go underneath this track and then come under it that way. So I'll show you again when I do some more, but it's coming along nicely, so see ya. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to end it. I've already spent 40 minutes, darn it. I always do that. So I just checked the time, and I think I'm just gonna have to end it. So I will try to work on this next time, and probably when I'm in between the next episode and now. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.